Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a paint session and we're going to be spraying the real scale Splatter Shad. Now this is going to be a little bit different. A few weeks back we did the Splatter Shad in our basic patterns. So if you want to see a lot more detail put into that particular pattern and you are a big fan of the Splatter Shad, then join me for this painting session because we're about to spray some paint. Okay, this time I went ahead and shot the base through the netting, just to kind of get, guys, I've done that several videos, so what I've got loaded up here is a pearl white. When you're doing a real scale version, damn, hit the camera. Don't go too heavy on the pearl and let it run behind that netting. Just good light coat. Spraying it about 30 psi, 30-35 work. Just kind of give it that that good lively scale look that Shad has. So while that's still wet, we're going to come back with our gold and we're going to highlight that eyes and a little bit of that, those scales on the gill plate. And I'm just gonna lightly throw some of that down the side of the bait. And then just some random purple. Hope you guys are seeing all that. And lastly, a little bit of blue. Little blue highlights. So that's what she's looking like right there, and looks pretty good. It should give us a nice little scale pattern, and we'll come back and do our last few final touches. So I'm gonna let that dry in. I'm gonna get the heat gun out, set that just a little bit, and we'll get back to it. Okay, so while the scaling's on, I'm gonna come back and hit this from the top with my splatter. I've removed my needle cap. I've got the black loaded. And just going to go through there and do some stippling right down the edge of that bait. That way it doesn't really mess up my scaling that I've got on there. Once we take it out of this mesh, we can darken that back up. Okay, so let me get this out of the mesh and we'll come right back and do some final touches on our Splatter Shad. Okay, so I've got my black thin just like I put it in, and I'm going to darken this back up. So, but I don't want it a solid pattern, so still got the nozzle cap removed, but I'm stippling at a higher pressure. We're at about 25 psi, 20 to 25. So. Few little deals down the side. I've done 3 of these, so I'll go ahead and show you again. Again, just working the trigger, full air. not. Now let's see on this one, go down to about 15 just to show you the difference. A little bit bigger droplets is what we're getting here. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up, but okay, so our final touches is we're gonna go back. For our final touches, we're going to go back over our belly with the pearl white. And I'm heat setting this after every coat just to make sure I'm getting it dark as I want it. Okay, so things looking really good. But what I'm going to do right here at the end is I'm going to add, I think my gold looks pretty good. I noticed on a couple of them I didn't get maybe quite as good coverage, so I'm going to reshoot a couple of these baits with a little more of the pearl gold. Okay, that bait looks fine. A little more gold on that one, maybe. This one for sure. And while we were doing it, I done a couple of these as well. Those look good. I didn't do these in the real scale version, but this is going to another customer. So like I've said in other videos, we try to get as many customer orders done as we can. I just don't always show it on video. Last thing, we're just going to do our, this paint is really thinned out, so I'm going to use extremely low pressure and add my shad dot right above the hook hanger. Just like that. Real simple to do, low pressure, just start close and gradually pull your airbrush back. And it makes a nice little shad dot. And closing here, we'll put that bait up. This is the real scale Splatter Shad. Same paints pretty much that went into the other one, pearlized white, pearl satin gold, purple, iridescent blue, and transparent black for our splatter. So guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. That surely helps us. And leave comments if there's a pattern out there you'd like to see us try, or you've seen something on the website that I haven't done yet, then by all means leave a comment below. So make sure you check out the video description as well. All the links to all the products that I use in my shop are there. It's a pretty growing list, so I hope that stuff will help you out a little bit, as well as it helps me out when you do add some of that stuff to your cart. So until next week, Green Country Baits signing out.